Bonjour watcher, this is Johnny Banger 45 and welcome to A Light in the Dark, another visual novel game. Well, I think you heard this anime before. And yeah, I've not watched anime yet, okay? So, I'm going to play, obviously. Yeah, of course. Why we need this intro anyway? Let's start a new game. This war is not fair. There was a saying, the world is one big, intricate machine with the people as its cogs and the law as its screws. The countless pieces connect with each other in order to operate. What's the setting? Oh, through continuous refining on top of repeated collapse and reconstruction, modern society is eventually formed. The more complicated a machine appears to be, the more delicate it really is. One loose screw will stop the whole thing. One failed detail will lead to collapse. Therefore, we must be ever vigilant and watchful and remove every single problematic piece. Mommy needs to head out and take care of something, so have dinner without me. You can eat whatever you like. Oh, okay. If Eddie calls, just tell him I'm in the class, okay? The laughter of an unknown man, a hurried footstep, and the sound of an engine starting. It was at that moment I heard the sound of dissonance from the machine. It was very cold. Oh, nothing. I felt a freezing chill as I regained consciousness. It wasn't so much that I felt cold when I awoke, but that an icy draft had caused me to wake up. As I opened my eyes, they were met by darkness. All I could make out was that I was in some sort of a small room. This place was unknown to me. Wow, it's so dark. It wasn't my room. No, it wasn't a hotel room. My head hurt as if I had a hangover. I tried to stand up in order to find some sort of light switch, but all I felt from my leg was numbness. Legs was numbness? Where am the smell of cigarettes and mold in the air was nauseating. As I fought to regain my bearings, I realized that something was not quite right. What happened to me? A sense of unease overcame me. I tried to calm down and organize my thoughts. I recalled that I was on my way home from cram school. Whoa! Finally up, rich boy. Who are you? An unfamiliar voice rang in my ears right when I opened my mouth to ask. What the freak? There's a stamina. Out of nowhere, food swiftly sunk itself into my stomach, nudging me towards the wall. What? You kicked me? I felt my stomach turn and I almost vomit. However, all that came out was a dry fit of coughing. I couldn't stop spasming on the ground. All that was on my mind was the intense pain, yet I was too scared to make any sound. Oh, continuous questions went through my mind, but before I could speak, I heard that cold voice again. Who gave you permission to talk? There was no change in her expression as she watched me struggle. There was nothing but a look of pure animosity in her eyes. You better keep your mouth shut. I do not have patience nor intention to play nice with you. Got that? I struggled to stand up, then came to the shocking realization that my limbs were not. They were tightly tied up with rope. I struggled against it, but the rope was far tighter than I imagined. Ow! Rich boy, do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Or do you only respond after a good beating? Bitch! Another kid made me almost scream and curse at her. However, knowing now was not the time to confront her, I grit my teeth to force myself to calm. Anything I said at that moment could be fatal. I had to grasp the situation first. Whoa! Suddenly, she got closer. Not realizing her intention, my body instantly tried to move away from her touch. Hi there. Scared? Noticing my slight reaction, she gave a snort of contempt. The last shot of defense disappeared as soon as the blade touched my body. There was no chance of victory, no matter how I resist. I waited for her next move. All I could hear in the quiet room was our shallow breathing. The tip of the blade moved across my skin, making a small cut. My tense nerves were extra sensitive, detecting the exact temperature of the air, the crackness of the rope, and the sharpness of the blade. There was a certain feeling of warmth from the blood that flowed out from the wound and down my arm. Nevertheless, my mind was extremely clear. Kidnapping, human trafficking, organ trade. A few possibilities came to mind, but there was no way to determine which. Since we have to hang out a little long before I get the ransom, let me make a few things clear. Don't try to run or talk without permission. I don't mind breaking a few bones. Humans can handle a few just fine after all. You hear me? I nodded quietly. I couldn't digest all the information at once, but one key word stood out. Ransom. I think this visual novel is more like a mysterious, so we need to figure out something. Okay, ransom. The black light my skin, I sworn I heard a little sigh, a little escape from her. There was a sound of light footsteps moving towards the wall. Before I could even feel confused, a glaring light broke through the darkness of the room. Never to adjust to the sudden brightness, it took me quite a while to finally open my eyes. What came to the view was totally foreign to me. The room was roughly 300 square feet in size. The wall that was meant for painting was now motley, its original color no longer visible. Time had had its way with the room, causing everything to become decayed. Be it in a wooden chair, desk, or bed, the resulting smell of mold in the air was reminiscent of ruins you find in the movie. Whoa! The owner display stood nearby the window with a taunting smirk on her lips. Never lived in a place like this, did you, rich boy? The words were clearly provocative. Bearing the burning pain, I tried to observe her through the lamplight. She was a young-looking woman. She wore a dark overcoat and a scarf. Her shoulders length hair casually scattered behind her back, with the bangs almost covering her eyes. Surprisingly, she wore no face mask or helmet, nor made any attempt to avoid my stare. She didn't seem to mind her face being seen. She didn't have the stereotypical look of a criminal, despite a hint of unease on her mere teenager face. There wasn't an ounce of guilt within those dark brown pupils of hers that stared straight at me. You know what? I hate people like you. Why? She was talking to herself, ignoring how pale my face was and making no attempt to elaborate. This is not a conversation, but a simple declaration. Who was she? Where was I? What did she want? Why did she do such a thing? Countless questions circled around in my brain, but not a single sound came out of my mouth when I opened it. Why did eventually come out was something totally unrelated. Why me? The unfamiliar dry voice sounds like some rough sandpaper. Why? The girl murmurs my questions next to the window. The light reflected off the girl's face. Orange spots of light scattered across her messy hair, dancing like fire. She answered her hands in contemplation. It took her a while to raise her head again with a cry. No particular reason. I thought it was only natural. The empty voice held no emotions, but instead a malevolent sense of pleasure. The world is just unfair. Isn't that your favorite line? Seeing the shock in my eyes, she chuckled. With that mocking statement, the cutter was raised for these kidnapping incidents. Can we save now? Day one kidnapping. Oh, So there's an auto save here. So we save 2 first, okay? So in this game, there's a day. Now it's day 1, kidnapping. I think there's a meaning behind the red ball 1. So yeah, let's proceed. I think we're going to play 2 days or something, or 3 days. Let's find out. I stood in a wall of darkness. There was no sky or ground, only endless darkness. The dream. I realized amidst all the fuzziness that I was in a dream, yet I couldn't control my thoughts. The intermittent noise was annoying, like a radio with poor signal. Suddenly, the ground began to slowly shake as if it were quicksand. I tried to move my legs but realized I couldn't move. My ears, my knees, and then my arms. The darkness gradually devoured my body. I felt that vivid this day before my vision was overtaken. I hate people like you. Day 1 morning, or what time was it now? I couldn't tell the time. I need to escape. Untied the tornado was only my options. As the only exit were the doors and the windows. Was there really nowhere else to die? I should try to converse with her. A better relationship could be beneficial. A girl with long hair and the sharpness her eyes. She didn't seem to be older than 30. Her pale skin didn't appear to be healthier. If she was clearly outdated, overcoat and scarf, I still didn't know who she was. If only I get her name at the least. Why did she pick me as a target? And my stamina is very weak. Seeing how I opened my eyes, the room before me was still the same unfamiliar one. So it wasn't a dream. A long sigh could relieve the depression in my chest and my heart sunk to the pit. I was kidnapped. What was their objective? What should I do? My mind was all blank. There was more confusion than fears. It's been said that in the presence of a threat, you either become petrified, try to flee, or try to fight. Reflexively stopping your action to avoid catching predators and tension was probably the best way to describe how I felt. What I tried to do? I tried to pull the ropes, but nothing happened. The headache was hard to bear. The pain medication I usually carry on my bed was in my bed, which was out of my brother's. Damn it! Why am I clearing after sleeping? Everything that happened yesterday still felt like a dream, but the reality of it was right before my eyes. What anime is that? Morning light brightened out the room. I could see the peeling paint on the wall and old pieces of furniture. There was nothing but decay. I thought it was untouched for a long time. Was it abandoned, empty house, or did they actually live here? The kidnapper was nowhere to be found. I couldn't hear anything. I thus couldn't tell how many people were around. Perhaps shouting for help might catch someone's attention, but the kidnappers might also be right outside of the door. What the heck? Okay. There's a timer. What the frick? Let's contemplation the situation. My earring might not be hurt, and I could be in the trouble if I got kidnappers' attention instead. I could still repeat the plan for where I got it from there before I made myself at home. My physical intelligence, my eyes were tight, and I had no place. But why I couldn't investigate. I had to make nowhere to start. How did I get kidnapped? What time is it? Speaking of the time, it was currently the clock on the wall pointed to 5:44 a.m. Crime schools ended at 9:30 p.m. So I was probably kidnapped around 10 p.m. I was asleep for maybe 7 hours, enough time to drive from Taipei to Kaohsiung. I didn't know how long I'd been out. It might be a whole day. How long could the medicine be effective? No longer than a day, right? If the medicine was really that potent, there should also be some strong side effects. Yet my mom only felt like he had taken a nap. Before I could think whether I had a footstep outside, I couldn't help but tense up. What was that? Before I made up my mind on how it was, I saw the girl pushing the door. Huh? No! Did I make a wrong choice? Holding the knife when the sink over Scott, so she stabbed me. I tried to look back out, but I could see clearly my rapid heartbeat. Finally, I reached Roy. I looked at her silently, trying to get her attention for her words and actions. I was in an unfamiliar situation and there were too many questions still unanswered. The location, the time, the objective, any source of information will help. You are free once your daddy pays up, so stay quiet. Otherwise, I can guarantee what will happen to you. After she told me that to me, she sat next to the windows and lit out a cigarette. It was easy to see her face in the sunlight, her neglect long hair visible. My hair was messy and her long bangs almost blocked her vision. Her past skin wasn't make out more like something she involved in, or the result of poor health. Or maybe drug abuse? Hey! The girl voice broke my train of thought. She stared coldly at me with a cigarette still in her hands. I will make a few things clear. When I contact your dad, don't talk, don't move, don't have any funny ideas. This is not a game. I don't have the patience. I don't mind shutting you up by breaking one or two bones. Digesting her every word, I pounded what to say. Got it! Let's just listen to her. Got it, I will play by your rules. They are assessing the best way to deal with her. I shall avoid triggering her for my own safety. You better. I am free once you get the money, right? What do you think? Her non-channeled answer proved my guess, not that her essence means anything. If a kidnapper promise actually meant anything, then even world peace will be a pipe dream. Hao Chen-jia, age 80, only son of CEO of Wanjia, address is Chongchen Red Lane, living by himself, buying breakfast at 10 a.m. every day, jogging at the park at 8 p.m. Climbs school every Tuesday and Thursday, which ends at 9:30 p.m. Always takes the shortcuts at the walkway under construction. She lazily read my information and from time to time paused to look at me as not anticipating something. Quite comprehensive. She groaned after noticing my lack of reaction. Leaking personal information wasn't new, but it's still uncomfortable to hear someone knowing your daily routine like they knew their own garage. If she knew that much about me, did that mean that acquaintance of mine was behind all of this? My best attempt to remember still felt hard to believe she had any reason to pick me. No one but my parents and the building security knew my schedule, and none other than could be a leaker. First things first, you don't have to keep my feet tied up, do you? You know? I have no intention of running, even if you don't believe me, my hands are still tied. Also, you have an eye, I couldn't run away like this even if I wanted to. It's really uncomfortable to be tied out like this, and it's just point. I told you before. She interrupted me. She squatted before me and looked at me right in the eyes. I hate people like you. Having too much money to spend, never tasting any pain, and everything just goes your way. You know nothing yet, still am almighty like some sort of big shot. Uncomfortable? You think I can let me make you more uncomfortable? Uncomfortable, I say. What a messed up personality. I felt her animosity but didn't want to explain it to her. Too many people found society to be unfair, always blaming their failures on someone else, thinking they were victims of the system. It was that easy to convince her she wouldn't have kidnapped someone in the first place. Got nothing left to say now. Noticing myself as she tried to provoke me. What are you talking about? Oh shit! Oh crap! I I should have answered that. I knew I should have tried to argue with her, but couldn't stop myself. I couldn't tolerate such a extreme take on things. If I let her keep going, she might think she was onto something. I don't know anything about you yet. You think you know everything about me? My words went straight there for the fallacy of her logic. I couldn't help but laugh. If you just want to take it out on someone, say it. Stop making it sound like everyone owns you. Oh shit! Shut up. A kid with full force narrowly missed me. I guess in pain in anticipation. You are all the same. What else can you do except babbling? Nothing, am I right? I spoke despite standing and face twisted in anger. So what now? Look, I just vanished and when your point reaches zero, the next phase will begin. Remain action. Chat, press. Oh my god. What should I pick, guys? what I have now. Anonymous actually against rich people may be possible to communicate. Anonymity against rich people may it's possible to communicate with them. So now we have the clue there. I don't think we need to chat. Let's just rest. I should rest when I get a chance. So what now? Remaining action 2. Good thing that I don't want to talk to that girl, obviously. Also, it's out of the question right now. Rest more. I feel fine if I should ask for more information. So what now? Let's just rest. Tomorrow I will go out. I feel fine. My ex. I wasn't sure how much time had passed and I had grown hungry. My head still hurt a little, and my tired lips only made me moody. She just sat there staring at her phone. She kept dialing some numbers with anxious expressions. Why don't you eat something? Not hungry. Did you already eat this morning? Just cut the case and stop being around the bush, will you? She replied coldly, staring at me with a certain annoyance. Okay, chill. Hey, chill. What the frick? After another kick out of nowhere, she looked down on me mercilessly. You want money, right? How much? None of your business. I tried to negotiate with her, but she just looked even more annoyed. Look, if you let me go now, all money is yours. All the cash on me and in my bank accounts, that should work, right? I would say nothing and pretend this never happened. I live by myself anyway, no one would suspect if I just say I took a walk. Shut up. You think I'm a fool? Why should I believe you? You think you can talk your way out of this? Just shut up and wait for your daddy to pay. He's not and show no mercy in my proposal. Why if he won't? He will, she interrupted me, raising her eyebrow in response. You will be in real trouble if he doesn't. Haha, I realized the implications. My dry chuckle felt bitter. She had a point. I would be in trouble without the ransom. I suppressed my worry, knowing it was not the time to panic. My priority was collect as much as possible, refreshing my final chance to escape. Well, unfortunately, my stamina and I started to eat. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Oh, the rich boy is already hungry after skipping one meal. Yep, I admitted without hesitation. My hunger was real, and there was nothing impressive about hiding that. She could have thought she would pour me a glass of water from the bottle after a grunt. I can't grab it unless you untie me. Just lick it like a dog. I tried to convince her to loosen the ropes, but she had no intention of doing so. Just drink. And please hold it still. Seriously? Notice I will do as he said. She sounds surprised. Consider your idea. If you don't want it, you can just feed me yourself. Not break a sweat, I replied coldly. Pride was not edible, and I had to keep my strength. Why you? I was used to it. If someone wanted to insult or enrich you, just accept it plainly. People are like cats. They don't show interest in toys that don't struggle. Don't move. Not longer composed, she moved closer to me with water in her hand. What are you? I was pressed to the wall with a fish in my senses. She bent my hair from force water down towards me like sense of torture. Want some more? She raised her eyebrows, smiling victoriously. Screw you. I couldn't say anything while choking. The spilled water on my butt, making me tremble in this cold weather. That was straightforward, violent, but at least I can rest a little while after drinking some water. The cell phone on the table started vibrating. She stole a glance at me while pursuing lips after seeing the numbers. People have small gestures when they're under pressure, like pursuing lips, flipping hairs, and biting nails. Wow. I didn't know that. A person in question might not be aware of this, but one body language reveals his or her true emotions. Stay there, and don't you dare make a sound. Even with that threat, she walked out through the door with the phone. With the door closed shut, I vaguely heard the conversation outside, but was not able to figure out the exact context. Was it an accomplice? There would be even less chance of a chance to escape. There were even more of them. I sighed towards the sky as a thought of in my effort. Every undesirable outcome had occurred. If there was only her that I had to rest as much as possible, there might be a chance to escape when she wasn't careful. The dog was the only exit. I might be able to jump out of the window if I could free myself from the ropes. Location, headcounts, weapons, too many uncertainties. Let alone how to untie this damn rope. It was more practical to figure out something on my own than to wait for rescue. It would be ideal if I could persuade her to let me go. I obviously could not trigger her before I was prepared. At the very least, I should get her to drop her guard to facilitate my escape. After that, I would play it by ears. Let's try to find something useful when she's not around. Remaining action. Observe. Uh, Observation modes. Okay. How about cell phone? It's a regular wooden desk. What the frick? It's a cell phone. Why you want the test? Bad. The yellowy bag, the railway signs of age, it seems to be some sort of popularity of the past. There is nothing usable as a weapon, which is a poor choice against the fact. Why we need a sofa? Oh, I see. Okay, I choose this. The ink green cutter is covered in thick dust. Most likely never got unwashed for a long time. I can't even tell what the original color was. It's for concealing the light in the red night. It makes 15 sounds every time someone pulls it. However, there was no concealer light. Does that mean there's someone else nearby? The sunlight shone through the window at certain angles, adding some dynamism to the dark room. Even the moldy small seems to be much fainter. Damn it! The girl walks back and forth in a woman's anxiety clear on her face. What's wrong? Your dad doesn't believe you are with us. What an idiot. He probably thinks it's a scam. Come, hit me. This outcome was only natural. Even I would not take this some sort of seriously. This baby boy will suffer if he doesn't come around soon. Haha. What's so funny? You think I won't lay a finger on you? She frowned up in my laughter and then took out her weapon threateningly. No, he says I'm not an enforcer to him. What do you mean? Notice how odd my statement was. She raised her eyebrow and followed up. I have contacted my family for a long time ago. Our relationship isn't as close as you may think. Ever since I got kidnapped, I've been wondering if I should tell her that or not. I was a poor choice for a hostage. Maybe she would let me go or sell it instead. However, it was only a matter of time before she found out, so I might as well have been transparent here. Why? Rebellious face or something? He is self-centered or maybe just a workaholic. My complicated family relationship was hard to explain in a few words. I was deciding how to piece my sentences together to answer her question. He spends half a year abroad and never cares about the family. He will work till midnight even when he is back in Taiwan. I don't even see him that often on holidays. It was always about the company. It's all for the stockholders and employees, blah blah blah. In my opinion, it's all for his own ego. Whether it was my graduation, birthdays, or even car accidents, he never showed up, not even a single damn call. Clearly his job is far more important than me. He probably wouldn't even know about the accident if not for the hotel calling you an emergency contact. But my timeline is really impossible. Anyway, he doesn't care if I'm dead or alive. He might even feel relieved about me getting kidnapped. Sorry about that, but you have better luck with his secretary. Hell, if you let me go now, I can even tell you his secretary's number has a bonus. I proposed to her half quickly, yet her reaction was impossible. She didn't open her mouth, instead just looking at me coldly from behind the window. You think that's funny? To my surprise, she walks to me while flipping her hair. You think you deserve sympathy? Want me to pity you? She grabbed my collar and pulled me so closely I could feel her breath. Car accident, hospitalized. Your dad doesn't give a shit about you. Be fucking grateful that he didn't leave you a pile of debt. You can't one has a happy family. Schools, meals, a home. So many things you take for granted aren't in place for us. Stop acting like some victim. If you know nothing, you just make me want to puke. Every word was delivered clearly. Her voice contained a certain indescribable weight. Seeing me not responding, she let go of my collar and spat on the ground angrily. Let's see what news we have. There was nothing in my backpack that could cut the rope. If only I had something sharp. Or is it time now? I couldn't tell the time. Something sharp. Doors and windows. Oh, I see. So we need to do this. Okay, I understand. If we want to get out. I'm wasting my time. Realizing she might have spoken too much, she turned her head away and returned to the windows like a burst bubble. And now what? Well, that didn't work. Ha! I said like things would be that easy after all. It was true I wanted to win her pity, but there was no lies either. My father always worked and the mom never went home. That's the image of my family. Every time I was home, I could see upon opening the doors for the vast empty living room. I noticed how big their house was, so big that I could feel only emptiness. I breathed out, raising my head, and looked at the small part of the sky from the window. The only light was that I no longer felt hurt by it. Oh, now night. Okay, this game is quite long. I don't think 2 days is enough. Hunger. Night came, I had eaten nothing but some crackers. I never knew Starbucks could be this uncomfortable. She didn't say to anything either. She wasn't either standing at her phones or smoking while looking out the windows. There were a few phone calls, but they were all outside, so I couldn't hear them. I didn't know what they discussed, but it didn't appear to negotiate with my family was smooth. After all the hesitation, I decided to ask her, "What?" "I need to go to the bathroom." She stole a glance at me, but acted as though she heard nothing. "I say I need to go to the bathroom." I repeat myself. This time she slowly turned. "You!" She probably didn't expect my psychological needs. She opened her mouth awkwardly, but couldn't say anything. "Can't you figure something out on your own?" Clearly, the type that got angry when having nothing to say, she turned her head with a stern face, knocking on the desk with her knuckle. Realizing this might be the chance to make her untie the rope, I grew silent. Not knowing my plan, she acted carefree but kept stealing glances in my direction. Since it was what time I sighed innocently, guess I have to do it here after all. "Wait!" Saying I wasn't joking, she stopped me with a darkened face. I actually thought, can't you go to the bathroom yourself? Staying in the old house was one thing, but even if a kid never would want to stay in a room filled with crap. But I can't even unzip myself like this. You are so annoying. Are you going to kill me? She pushed me to the suddenly wall and turned me over. What on? I panicked, not almost saying anything, so I tried to turn myself back, but only heard a cold voice next to my ear. "Quiet." She pressed my body with her elbow and I felt force hand shot my mind. No question about what was that? What that was. No talking, no struggling. "If you move, I'll stab you. If you yell, I stab." He wasn't going to cast skirmish, was he? He knew that even without my genitals, I still need to go to the bathroom fight. Struggle! Time to fight! Where? Ow! The knife sliced my back before I finished the sentence. I yelled out pain. "Do you hear me? No talking." She pushed me out against the wall, limiting my movements away. I obediently shut my mouth, waiting for the next move. Suddenly, the restriction on my hands disappeared. Oh, it was quite a relief, both mentally and physically. My hands were finally free, and I felt like my energy was used up. I never thought moving around feeling with stretch such even my shoulders and neck feel much better. If I could move my hands, my chance of escape was much higher. "Raise your hand." As I thought she saw me, I shouted a shot when I turned around. "Eh? I told you to raise your hand." "Wait a second, I won't." She was totally not giving me a chance to explain myself, not risking my own life. I raised my hand obediently. I can't even escape without a rope. It would be so dumb as to fight someone with a knife. She ignored my neck and showed her hesitation with her movement. My happiness evaporated instantly. With a minute of my freedom, I returned to the being prisoner. One glance at the bathroom and antiquate was the only word I could describe of it. The old bathroom naturally wasn't huge. The light from the window was only illumination, and the air smells of mold. The tiles were engulfed with dust, the bathroom covered in piles, and the ink green toilets all looked like products of the last century. The jar was so nasty I couldn't even look at it. I tried to make a face in the middle, but the illumination was so blurry I couldn't even. Shit. My efforts to clear the road was in vain. I could move my hands back and forth, but I couldn't move it without. So if I could find some sharp items like a razor or done yet? You better have not any funny idea. Almost done. She suddenly faced outside the door. To avoid suspicion, I chose not to stay too long. Especially when I minutes. Bathroom spent the only time I was by myself. Only twice on my own. I just my thought that I just stay water on. poison, she made it move closer in case I was hiding something. From the rose to my pocket, she didn't miss any detail. There's nothing really. With the body search, she seems to remove her suspicions of me. I thought there was only way I could be disobedient. It'll be fine if I cooperate. I'm not brave enough to risk my life. Better not be. You're gonna in trouble if you try to escape. If the rope can hold you, I don't mind breaking your leg. Making that final track, she returned to the window and lit a cigarette. She tired supported her hand. The messy hair hit her special, making it hard to tell her thoughts, which seems to disappear with the cigarette smoke. Hey, she recklessly went through my cell and asked suddenly, why don't you have your mom's number here? I accidentally deleted it. Oh, she's busy. No time for me. I have no intention to talk about my family. I tried to end the topic quickly, and yet she started to laugh mockingly. So busy that she doesn't even know her son was kidnapped. Is it your daddy only working? What is she busy with? Shopping after the tea? Buying luxury purses abroad? How pious can you be? I was fed up with her unreasonable attitude, trying to paint rich people as pigs, drowning in money on all sorts of luxury. They had no ability nor brains and were only good at ordinary people around with money, exhausting their employees every day just to earn more money to waste. I didn't know how many people believe in such stereotypes, always suspecting others were doing something illegal if they had a better life than themselves. They didn't ponder the reason behind those differences, but simply laminate the social injustice and curses others' success. Such blind hatred of the rich was simply laughable. All these guys out there are just lucky and rely on their parents. I could do the same if I were rich, but just uh, to proper forward to their self-righteous bias. Hearing my words, she snorted and raised her eyebrows in disapproval. Are you kidding me? Aren't you the one with the bias? What can you achieve without a diploma? Hey, who let people like her in? Watch out, she must be a thief. Is she this poor? Aren't these your slogans? Ha! After hearing a little bit intimidation, she burst into laughter, her voice filled with self-deprecation. I would like to know what I've done to deserve all your bias. The tongue sounds like one who has been much discrimination. I wasn't sure what sort of experience had to lead such an extreme mindset. Yet such words from the mouth of a kidnapper seems to only prove those bias statements. Whatever. She turned her head and was unwilling to say more. Night arrived, her eyes sparkled like stars and focused on some far place I could reach. It couldn't be helped, I know that. The war is a fair. The girl whisper was very audible, and I wasn't sure if it was directed at me or to herself. It echoes with the room with such sound spells and stayed for a long time. I thought Anne already. Many things were easier than expected. She never knew kidnapping could be this easy. He was taken without any sense of resistance. The girl looked at the body next to the wall who crawled his rat body to pieces of wall. A shy rapid bloody seems to indicate he couldn't find peace even in his sleep. Uncertain if he had really fallen asleep, the girl did close her eyes despite her drowsiness, afraid he might escape if she wasn't careful. Oh, now we reading her perspective. Once she got the right, she could start a new life away from the stigma and boredom. The cell phone flashes notification. Some hesitation flew across the girl's face, but it reverted back to the same look of sternness. She had long decided that it didn't matter what it would take. So long that she had lived for someone else, it was time to fight for her own right. The end already, right? Day 2, Silent Girl. Wow, it's quite mysterious. So yeah guys, I'm going to end the episode here right now. I know I'm messed up a little bit. So I'm going to repeat a day one first because yeah, I think I did a little bit messed up because I didn't solve most of the cases. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching my video. My video just for fun. Don't take heart, brothers and sisters. Okay, let's say the magic word. Away.